All right, all right. Peace, 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 and this is a mini decoding brought to you by Conscious Juice. Everybody's loving these mini decodings, y'all. So if you have not signed up yet for this, let's get this shift to your membership. Sign up. Let's get this to your membership and get a mini decoding by yours truly. When it comes to the numbers, nobody does it better. This decoding is going to be for Alain and Nduwayo, if I'm saying it properly. If not, then you can please let me know down in the comments. Okay. Now, like I was saying, everybody's been loving these decodings, and some people have also got the deep esoteric decoding. So if you like the mini decoding, Alain, and you want to get the deep esoteric decoding, you can let me know. Get me through the inbox. All right. So without further ado, we're just going to start with this. Okay. Let's now. Did I do this? Did I get it right? Let me remove this right here. Now, like I said, I always go with Chaldean numerology because Chaldean numerology is the oldest cipher. Okay. It is the oldest cipher. So now I want your first name, Alain, right? Like one of the first things that we learn is about the Allen wrench. Allen wrench is basically what fixes. You can basically fix anything with an Allen. Well, not basically anything with the Allen wrench, right? I want you to take a look at this, right? First of all, in regards to your name, I know your name is not Allen, or it may be, but let's look at this. So this is an Allen wrench. This is a specific. This is right here is a specific key, and it comes in different measurements. Okay. Now, when you look at the shape of the Allen wrench, right? I'm trying to get a good picture where I show you where you can see what an Allen wrench look like. If you can, let me see. That's not even. How do you do this one? Let's see. Okay. An Allen wrench is a hex key. Okay. It's a hex key. Okay. Ironically enough, I talk about this all the time. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't even mean to take it this far, but I got to give you a good decoding. Now, if you look at the heart chakra, here, the heart chakra has what you call a hex on it. Okay. It has a hex on it. Okay. Which, when you break down the word hex, it's he X. So basically, what he is a reference to is God the Father. Okay. God the Father, the Son, and then X. Of course, X marks the spot. All right. Now, when you look at the hexagon, right? Do you see the shape of the hexagon? Do you see the shape of the hexagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6. Now, what also has been looking like the hexagon lately? I'm about to show y'all. Well, the sun has been looking like a hexagon lately. The sun has been looking like a hexagon lately. right? Because this is he X. This is literally breaking down this old matrix. Okay, the old matrix. This is why there's a new sun in now. Okay, this is why there is a new sun in now. So this is what the sun is looking like now. It's looking like a X. And if you even take a look at this one over here. Let's see. You can tell something is eclipsing the sun right here. Black sun. The black sun is in the background. So this is the illusionary sun, the artificial sun that they have put up there, to deceive us, as usual, per usual, because this is what they do. All they do is lie. Okay. Now let's get back to here. Okay. English. Let me remove this. I'm getting confused. Now let's start with let's start with hex. You can't make this shit up. Do you see what hex equals? Hex gives you 15. 1 plus 5 is what? It's 6. And then we just counted the hexagon, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 represents, again, the Heavenly Father. It represents the physical aspect of it. The Heavenly Father coming to the physical aspect of it, because 6 is the number of the earth. It's a human number because the earth was created in 6 days. Okay, 6 days. All right, and then you have 24 hours in a day, which 2 plus 4 gives you 6. Okay, so this is what a representation of. All right, that's just a little brief breakdown. So let's look at your name. Your name is Alain. Okay, right? And I hope I got that. Yeah. Nduwayo. Okay, which gives you 41. 4 plus 1 gives you 5. Which has to do with the 5th dimension. We're going to get down. Okay, which is what your name, right? Which is what your name is taking us into right now, which is representing of. Interestingly enough, let me show you what else is 41, right? Watch this. Illumination. And then what did I just do? Illumination. And what did I just show you? The sun illuminating. Everybody's talking about how the sun is so bright right now. The hexagon sun, the 6-sided sun. You see that? It's illuminating because what it's doing is it's activating our third eye chakra. Okay? Activating our third eye chakra. All right. So Alain and Nduwayo, when you break it down, it's did I get Canva? Yes, let me get Canva. Let me show you this. I don't care about that. No, I don't need that. I don't need to upgrade to nothing like that. You people, let me see. Create a design. Let's go to whiteboard. We'll share this instead. Exciting. I love doing this. I love doing things like this, man. This is amazing. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to do this. If anybody else, like I said, anybody else wants to tap in, I'm here. All right, get the deeper downloads, the deeper breakdown. The deeper breakdown is only $199. Okay, so Alain, right, translates to all in. Okay, all in. Okay, and your last name Nduwayo, we're saying in, right? Or we'll just put in, just for in the way. All right, check this out. In the way. Okay, this is I'm breaking that down the way that I see it. So this is what do you see happening right now around the world? A lot of people are being unalived. Why? Because they are in the way. Anybody or all in who's in the way are being taken out. You see what that sun is doing. You see what that sun is doing. Taking whoever is in the way, who is stopping this fifth dimensional energy from coming in, is being removed. The parasites, the viruses, anybody who does not belong here, the hellish beings, the demons, they're being removed here. All in the way. Which gives you it gives you 41. Your number is 41, which again equals 5. Right? Which equals 5. Which 5 gives you the Ma. Right? Check this out. 5 gives you, again, it gives you Ma. Okay? And also the X. You see that? It gives you the X. And the reason why it gives you the X is because it's removing all that's in the way. Whenever someone's in the way, what do? You X them out. You X them out. You remove them. But it's also it's also related to our gene, because we have what's called the X gene, the X-Men gene, which the X is shaped. It looks like a DNA. It looks like a DNA strand. Also, it looks like an 8. Also, it looks like an hourglass. What's above, which is the sand, is coming down below. The metaphysical sand is coming down to the physical world, filling it up. You see? That's your name already. That is your name already. That is amazing. Okay? Now, you were born, right, on January 1st, I apologize, January 8th, 2002. Now, amazingly enough, when you add that together, you get a life path of 4. You get 13. 1 plus 8 plus 4, because 2 plus 2 gives you 4, gives you 13. It would be 13-4. So it would be a life path 4 number. Okay? Which, interestingly enough, you were born on the 8th, right? And then your life path number is a 4. Look at that. You're coming for the 8, which is this year. This is the year, the 8th. And then 4 has to do with what? The heart chakra. I just showed y'all. 4 has to do with the heart chakra, because it's the green energy. It's the green ray energy, which is the hex or the X over our heart. You're removing that. You are the representation of that. This is the divine feminine and masculine coming together. That's why this gives you 6, right? 6-sided. And then Ma gives you 5. It's the 6 and the 5, or the 5 and the 6. It's the mother and the father. You can't make this stuff up. Okay? So, let's get a look at this. So let's read this, and then you just, if it resonates, it resonates. If don't, then it's not. You know what I'm saying? So it says number 4 numerology is emblematic of the capacity to build anew and think creatively, both inside and outside conventional frameworks. You see that? Both inside and outside conventional frameworks. Now, let me show you why that's real. Why that is significant. Because you were born on the month of January. And let's say if we were counting on the 13 calendar days, it represents, January is the 11th month of the year. Okay? Because it begins with April, and then so on, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So January would be the 11th day, right? So that's 1. That's the 11th day is 1 and 1, because 11, that gives you 1 and 1 gives you 2. Now check this out. The reason why that's prevalent, because you are represented by the Greek god of Janus. Janus, which is again is Jah. When you break down Janus, is Jah, right? And us. Jah and us, which is God in us, which is again is the Father in us, the Father, Mother in us. The reason why I said one and one is very relevant, right? The reason why I said is very relevant. Where we at? Right here, why it says both inside and outside conventional framework. Let me show you. Because right here it says Janus is a Roman god, not a Greek god, and has no known Greek equivalent. Now Roman is Roman, which is is short for Orion. Orion is the heavenly father. That's what, which is again red iron oxide dust. If you look outside the sky right now, if you look at anything on TikTok, my videos or whatnot, you will see red iron oxide dust everywhere. This is the Roman god. You see, it says in Roman mythology, Janus is the god of beginnings, endings, doorways, gates, transitions, time, duality, passages, frames, archways, which is why we're seeing so many rainbows. He is often depicted with two faces, one looking forward and one looking backward. Do you see that? Which is again, look right here, which allows him to see both inside and outside. And then you have this over here. Look, both inside and outside conventional framework. This is why your inner represents your outer. What's in your inside is a representation of your outer. What you think about on the inside manifests on the outside. You create your reality. You see that? Let's continue reading this. Let's continue reading this over here. All right. Inside and outside, and forwards and backwards without turning around. Janus or Jah in us is also associated with many dualities, including life, death. And what did I just told you? What's happening? Alain, Alain, or all in the way. The people who are in the way. What did I just told you is happening? You're removing the people who are in the way. All right. And then you're also giving life to the people that are here. The bees. The bees. We are the bees. We are the bees. That's why, again, we protect the queen. Bees are one of the most intelligent architectural beings ever. What do? They plant messages. They plant seeds. They go to each flower and they grow them. And the flowers become what? They become branches. They become trees. And then eventually they become a home for somebody. You see what I'm saying? This is amazing. Wow. So amazing. Okay, let's continue. It says youth, adult, rural, urban. This is exactly what is happening on the planet right now. Rural, urban, war. So a lot of people are experiencing war, okay? And then war starts within, okay? Because this is synonymous with the sun reaching solar maximum, because solar maximum affects people's mentality, spirituality, emotions, all this type of stuff, okay? Peace and barbarism. Look, barbarism, civilization. He is sometimes depicted holding a key in his right hand to symbolize the protection of doors and gateways. Do you know who else Janus is the representation of? Let me show you. Janus is also the representation of Anubis. You see this? Because Anubis is the god that protects the doorways to the afterworld, the land of Duat, the land of Ma'at, which is the ancestral land. You see, that's why he holds a scale on one hand. He holds a scale on one hand, and in the other one is like a scythe, cut off evil, to ward off evil. You see, remove them from this realm. In order to transcend into the land of the ancestors, the land of Duat, which is do right. Okay, you need your heart needs to be lighter than a feather. And that's exactly what it represents. All right. Amazing. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, let's continue. Janus is also the namesake of January, the first month of the year. According to tradition, Numa revised the Roman Republican calendar around 673 BCE, replacing March as the first month with January. It don't even matter. So there we go. Okay, this also makes Janus, to some Romans, the curator of the unity. Look at that. You see that? The curator, which is what's happening right now. We're being cured, aren't we? Our DNA is being cured. We're being fixed. A lot of us are heating up from the inside out. To my people, you're heating up. Your DNA is being fixed through the coronal mass ejections, literally changing our genetics. While you're getting better, other people are getting worse because of the hellish beings that don't belong here. The hellish beings that do not belong here. It's funny because you were born on the 8th, and look at the statue. Look at the head of Janus. Gives you 17. 1 plus 7 gives you 8. What? And then 17 gives you what? Oops. It gives you heart. It gives you the heart. This is why, again, Anubis balanced the scales of the heart. Well, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up at all. At all. Let's see. Let's continue to read this. In ancient Roman religion myth, Janus is the god of beginnings, gateway, transitions, blah, blah, blah. And he is the two-faced. The month of January is named for Janus. According to ancient Roman farmers' almanacs, Juno was mistaken as the tutelary deity of the month of January, but Juno is the tutelary deity of the month of June. Janus presided over the beginning of the ending. See, Janus presided over the beginning and ending of conflict, and hence war and peace. The gates of building in Rome named after him, not a temple as it is often called, but an open enclosure with gates at each end, were open in time of war and closed to mark the arrival of peace. So this is exactly what's happening right now. There's talks of war, right? Because this is order out of chaos. This is order out of chaos, what's happening right now on the planet. And closed to mark the arrival of peace. As a god of transitions, which is the god, he had functions pertaining to birth, into journeys and exchange. In his association with Portinus, a similar harbor and gateway god, he was concerned with traveling, trading, and shipping. Okay. Let's see. Assignment, blah, 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 blah. Okay, name of Janus, etymology. Look, the name of the god Ainus, meaning in Latin, arch, passage, doorway. You see what? You see that? Ainus. And I just showed you Anubis. Anubis, which is I knew this, and which is me, because my name is Anu. Representation of me. Ironically enough, I just told, like, that's why I asked you, not even I didn't even know why, but I was like, why did you pick the name Janar? Your what's it called? Your the name that you pick for your Patreon thing, Janar. Was this J, right? Nar, right? And my name is Joe Na. You can't make this shit up. Which is God of all, which is representation of you, Nar. Let's see. And then you put, he is him. Nar, he is him, which is why you were born on the first month, because that's you. You are him. Everybody wants to be number one. You see that? Everybody wants to be number one. And then this gives you 36. 3 plus 6 gives you 9. So you are a completion. 3, the 6, and then you add those together, you get the 9. So you are him. You are the representation of him. Literally. And who comes every 36,000 years, 3,600 years? Nibiru. This is why the red sun is out there right now. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Okay. So Capricorn, which is what you are, is the 10th zodiac. Okay. Which again represents DNA, because this is what you're upgrading. 10 represents DNA. I've showed you this before. If you haven't seen this before, 10 gives you DNA, which goes right back to what? The one going back into the whole, because we're about to be whole again. We're about to be one again. Our DNA is upgrading, ascending, and all this type of stuff. You can't make this stuff up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then of course Capricorn is an earth sign. And then this is what's happening. You're cleaning up the earth. You are cleaning up which is Capricorn is what's called the sea goat. It's the sea goat. A goat, what does a goat do? It rams things. Ram is another anagram for Ra or Rama, which is Rama. Rama is Ra in the mother, the god in the mother. And that's what rams do. That's why they got antlers. To ram shit, fuck shit up, and then pacify it with the ocean, with the sea, which is Capricorn. Capricorn, right? Which when you break this down, it's Capricorn. Capricorn. Look at this, and look at the pouch. Look at the number of pouch, 10. You can't make this shit up. I just told you the DNA gives you 10 because it gives you all about DNA, and then the Capri Sun, which gives you freaking 10. It's 10 pouches. And then look, when I put Capri Sun, right, this gives me 29, which is 11. 11, right? Why is that relevant? Because it's the one in the one. It's the one in the one. The one in the one. This is you. This is you. Wow, man, this is amazing, man. Every time I do something like this, I'm just mind blown. But here we go. Your element is fire, right? And then ironically enough, what's happening right now, there's fire all over the world, right? Hold on. I'm sure you know this. See, wildfires all over the world. There's wildfires all over the world. You already know. Y'all know this. Excuse me. Is this the wildfire map? Look at this. Oh my goodness. You see this? Do you see this? So these are wildfires. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at all these wildfires. And this is in real time. Look at all these wildfires. There's fire all over the world. All over the world. And then 29, again, 2 plus 9 gives you 11, which is 29, which is this. I will always use this. Which is, again, goes by to this. 29, which is the creator. This is from the movie The Creator. And what's it doing is charging us up. It's charging us up. Meantime, at the same time, it's unaliving people, the people that don't belong here, the ones that don't belong here. See, fans, you're fanning them. It's the fans. and that's causing wildfire all over. That's why it comes with the wind. That's why it comes with the wind. And then Capri Sun, if you don't know Capri, and if this again, Capri Sun is represented by the Egyptian god Capri, god of morning, sun, and rebirth, because this is what's happening to us. And also known as Caprera, Copri, Chopra. He is often depicted as a scarab beetle, or as in human with a scarab head, and it starts to push the sun across the sky like a scarab beetle pushes a ball of dung, which is done, G. Which is done, G. We're done, G. It's the end, G. We are the G. G is the 7th letter in the alphabet, and that's associated with spiritual perfection. Spiritual perfection. It is the 7th letter in the alphabet, and it's representing spiritual perfection. Why? Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe I'll show you this instead. Let me show you. Let me see. Hold on. Because we have 7 main chakras in the body. Spiritual perfection. And this is what's getting lit up right now, because this is representation of the 7 seals, the 7 trumpets, the 7 candles, which is activating right now. I'm sure y'all know this because y'all, it's happening within you. The Kundalini energy is rising. 7, spiritual perfection. And ironically enough, right, your last name, Nduwayo. Oops, excuse me. Let me remove that. Nduwayo has 7 letters. You can't make this stuff up. So again, anybody's in the way, they getting cooked up. But the one who is in the way, spiritual perfection. Spiritual perfection. You were born on a Tuesday, which is Mars Day, which is War's Day. The day of war, which is the day of Ra. And what goes Ra? Dragons go raw. And it is the year of what? The dragon. The year of the 8. You cannot make this stuff up. You are known as the Black Judge. That's what Capricorn is known for, the Black Judge. Your crystals are garnet and onyx. Let me show you. Oops. Let me see. Here we go. And do you see what color that is? This is a garnet crystal. Do you see what color? Do you see that is? That's the color of Nibiru. That is the color of Nibiru. Nibiru is so it's the black sun, and what it does, it emanates red iron oxide dust. Look at that. Look at that. Red iron oxide dust. Okay. Now let's look at onyx. Here's onyx. Look. The black and the white sun, which is what we're seeing right now. Which is, again, when you break down the word onyx, right? It's on X. On X. The X gene. But if you want to be precise, it's on for the Y and the X. which is, again, this has to do with our DNA, with our chromosomes, because we have women have XX and men have XY. You can't make this shift up, because a Y is an incomplete X, which is what? X marks the spot, which is a cross, bro. You cannot make this shit up. Now your colors are violet, which if you've been paying attention, we've been seeing a lot of violets in the sky. Hold on, let me see if I can pull some up, because I always like to give references. Look at this shit. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. I posted videos like this before they took my other page away, but I've seen them in Canada. I've seen it in people send it to me from Canada, Washington. I've seen it in Florida myself. Yes, myself. Because this is the color of the red and blue Kachina. Okay. And then your other color is black, and then silver gray. This is silver gray. Now, if you've been looking at my videos lately, this is gonna be it, and I'm done. Okay, this is gonna be it, and I'm done. Let me see if I can show you. I know you've been seeing the colors of the sky, of the clouds lately. Okay. I'm trying to. Now, what color would you say that is? I would say that's silver gray. You see? I would say this is silver gray, which is, again, the Silver Surfer. This is what I would say, silver gray. The clouds aren't white anymore. They're silver gray. Look at that. Look at the black sun clouds emanating off of that. But yeah. Amazing, huh? Okay. Okay, my brother. Alain and Nduwayo, I hope you are satisfied with your breakdown. Okay. Please let me know how you feel. If you got clarity, okay, let me know what's up. I'm going to post this on my Patreon, and I'm going to post this on my YouTube as well, so people can see this, so people can get these breakdowns, because these are powerful. Just knowing who you are and what you represent, because I told you, we each represent a celestial here. We are children of the sun. We are children of the universe, and we each have a duty here. We're all here to do a job. And if you know your job, you can get in line. You know what to do. You know what to do. This is why they have to confuse us and create all these fucking jobs for us. Working at McDonald's, working at a library. There's nothing wrong with working at a library, but it's not what you're supposed to do, really, in a sense. Well, it depends, right? Being a bus driver, all these type of things, where we're supposed to be doing greater things. We're creators. We are creators, not corporate, not corporate franchise workers. Okay. So again, if you haven't got the decoding, get the decoding. Go sign up on my Patreon. You get a free 30-minute decoding. Okay. And if you want the deeper one, the one that I go so deep in, y'all can get that. It's only $1.99. That's cheap. For what you'll learn about yourself and what you're tied to and all these type of things, that is cheap. Okay, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Alain, you're the man. And I'll be seeing my next decoder soon. My next decoding soon. All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. It's time to know who you are now, and I can help with that. Let's get this shift. Peace in.